if you'd like, you can add a little bit of texture. You can color that if you prefer so. And then we're going to go straight down. So just continue with the line right here. And we'll do the stem down below. Let's make this a bit thicker this time. So we'll do 2 lines. And then if you want to add details, what I do sometimes, I just go on the side here and then just add a few lines to make this look a bit round. So starting from the side and then going toward the center. And if you can make these lines a bit, I would say half round, so make them curvy, so they give you the illusion that this is curved, it's round. And then you can do the same thing on the other side here, where it folds. And just leave this part empty, leave it white. And also, we can put a little bit of shading right in the center. Like that. And when you put the shading here in the center, it gives you the illusion that this goes deep down, right? It creates that hollow look of the flower. Let's do maybe a couple of leaves here. Go up. Now, I'm not going to add too much details on the leaves. If you want, you can. It's up to you, your preference. But usually when I add details on the flower, I don't add too many details on the leaves, because I kind of like to keep them a little bit balanced. Otherwise, it will be way too busy. But again, it's a matter of preference, whatever you prefer. All right, we're going to do another one here on this space. Hopefully everybody is able to catch up with me here. So next one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with a straight line. It's a long line. We're going to start with a tiny little bud here at the beginning. So the way that I do them is like, it's like teardrops, but the other way. And then sometimes I like to color them just a little bit at the end when they attach to the stem, like this. And we're going to create a few flowers. Now, these flowers, you will not be able to see the stem. So flowers will be attached straight to this big main stem. So all I'm doing is just a curvy line and then a half line in the middle. And usually what we see with flowers is that the further you go down below, usually the bigger they are. It's like a tree, for example. When you look at the tree, usually they're a bit wider at the bottom and then they go more narrow and smaller on top. So that's the idea here. Let's go a bit wider as we go further down, and then just half circle in the center. And then once I decided where I wanted to do those flowers, once we put the flowers in there, then you can add details. Details, for example, we can put in the center, we can do a few dots. Or if you prefer, you can just put lines. So either way would work. I'm going to go with lines here. Or if you want to do a combination, you can do a combination of both, dots and lines. So as soon as you put these lines here, you can really see that it gives you the illusion that this flower goes down, right? It looks like a tube in there. It gives you that impression. And sometimes to emphasize that, I usually like to go maybe 1 or 2 more times here at the bottom. Just go at the end 1 or 2 times, and then you'll create that depth. We're going to create a kind of similar, I would say, to this one on the other side as well, but it's going to be a little bit different. So this flower, the flowers went up. When we do the next one, the flowers will go down. So let's start with another long stem here. And then again, we're going to start by doing few buds here. And you can see this usually with few flowers that they have the tiny little buds at the top of the stem. Okay, so now I am changing the direction of this. So I started up. So now I went down for the last 2. And let's put a little bit of color in there at the end. Now the way that I'm going to do these flowers is, let's say, like eardrops, kind of. And they have a circle here. And these are straight attached to the stem, very similar to this one. Okay, you can also overlap this. So let's make a few. So a bit different here. And then again, we're going to put a little bit of shading on the inside.